chosen ones, empaths, the narcissist panics when they lose power over you. They go into complete malfunction when they realize you're slipping out of their hands. They notice this from before you even notice this. You know, when you're just regularly carrying out your day, you might still be intertwined with a narcissist. They notice something in you. They see something in you where you're beginning to slip away. And they panic. Also, when a narcissist discards, they believe that's the ultimate control of power because they've discarded you. So they feel like they have complete control over you. So in the case of when you door slam, bolt and weld it shut, they begin to panic as well. And the narcissist does suffer from huge amounts of anxiety. They suffer tremendously with internal collisions that they face. But they're very panicky people. And you've got to understand that the reason why the discard probably happened in the first place is because they felt like you were slipping away. And they do go the extra mile, and they might smear your name. They might do a whole major discard, crazy discard, smearing your name, smear campaign. But in reality, it's based on the fact that they were losing power over you. That's basically what it was over. And the thing is, a lot of us would have probably stayed with a narcissist still because we're loyal, loving, caring individuals. We was actually tolerating the abuse, But they notice something in our in the way that we're functioning. They notice something different. And they sense this before we even notice it. We're carrying out our day, perhaps going to work, perhaps looking after the kids, and we're doing our regular duties, and we're appeasing the narcissist to a certain degree because they keep us at that level where we're appeasing them. But they notice something different in your character. And when they notice this change in your character, this is when they get the anxious feelings, the worry, and they get paranoid. They're thinking you're thinking of other people. They're wondering what's going on in your mind. Any normal relationship, if someone was concerned about their partner or how their partner was feeling, a normal person, a normal functioning, healthy relationship, you'd ask your partner, what's going on with you? Are you all right? Is there something I can do for you? This is what a normal functioning relationship would be like. And this is how they would operate. But with the narcissist, they plot, scheme, start thinking of ideas how they can win you over. But their winning you over is not wooing you, bringing you out for a dinner or, making you feel good about yourself. It's bringing you down to their level. That's what they want to do, bring you back down to their level. Please press the like and subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. And this bringing you down to your level is often done through the discard or smearing your name. They might even start smearing your name to your own family. They're plotting and scheming, building up to when they finally run out on you, ghost you, do the silent treatment. So you'll be left wondering what it is you can do, because they do this, and then you're in a state of mind where you're like, I want to fix this. I want to, they do the catch-22. It's a catch-22 because, and what I mean by catch-22 is they do something which does bring you to the mind state of, I want to repair it. I want to try and fix things, but that doesn't last forever. And we eventually, sorry, my chest. We eventually get to the point when we've had enough, and this is when they lose the power again. So they were losing the power in the first instance through the relationship when they notice just a slight tweak in our behavior, just something different about us. You know, maybe we're not so joyful. Maybe we're not so, you know, they notice something different about us. Maybe we're slightly not tolerating as much abuse as we normally do. We stepped outside of the perimeter for a second, right? So they lost power over us in that instance. So they do this whole major discard, this whole major smear campaign. But then eventually they lose power over us again. Because now you're here watching videos like this one and other ones alike, right? And you're rebuilding your power and you're kind of piecing back together the clues. And you're working it out and you're getting stronger by each day. Little do they know that you're watching this stuff, or you're building yourself up and you're getting stronger and you're learning and you're educating yourself, and they lost power over you again. So this is why their little plotting and scheming doesn't work out for them. It doesn't work out for them at all. They're idiots. They're dusty little weirdos that basically in a normal healthy relationship, they could have just come up to you and said, what's the problem, dear? What's the problem? Are you okay? Just general concern, you know, like we'll do that for a stranger, you know, you could be at work and you may not know a colleague too well, and you might see your colleague under the weather, or you might see your colleague a bit sick, or you might see, and you say, you okay? You sure you're all right? And you might not know them too tough, you know what I'm saying? These lot don't even do that, and we've spent years with these individuals. We've spent absolutely, some people have spent decades with them, and they don't just say to us, is there anything I can do? They don't have that in their psyche to actually anticipate making a move, to see if you're all right, to check on your health, to check on your well-being. They just learn to plot and scheme, and they want you back to the tip-top shape that you was at before, when they first met you during the love bomb and all of that, when they was doing that stuff. They want you back at that moment. And that's why a lot of these lot will say, oh, I wish you was how you was in the beginning. Stuff like this, but they don't realize they're the ones that's destroying us. They're the ones that's making us not be able to function clearly. All of their toxic behavior, all of their toxic stuff they're doing to us on a daily basis, it brings us down. Their devaluation, it brings us down. So obviously we're not going to be how we was, but they losing power. That's why they realize their manipulation, all their tactics they do, they're losing power during the relationship. After the relationship in the discard, for a moment they get a heightened height of power over us when they discard us, and we don't know where to look, we don't know where to turn. But I'm telling you, your healing comes quick. Some of us heal quicker than others, but you won't tolerate that stuff anymore. You won't put up with that kind of BS anymore. You know what I'm saying? And you won't put up with it in the future neither. So don't worry about nothing. Yeah, these lot panic. They're very anxious. And they're just sketchy. They're just sketchy individuals, man. These dusty little weirdos, man. So don't worry about nothing for a second. And if this is still fresh for you, just know that there's sunshine on the horizon, man. You're gonna make it there. You're gonna get to the point when you're back to your ways of thinking. You're gonna feel like your former self. And just to clarify what I mean by feel like your former self, you're gonna get that youthfulness back in you. You're gonna get that joyfulness back in you. You're gonna feel happy again. You're gonna love again in a proper way. You're gonna find someone. You're gonna have all of this stuff that's just round the corner. But these lot, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They're a counterfeit soulmate. They would never, ever, ever, ever anything more than a counterfeit soulmate. And that's the best way I can describe them. They just pretended to be something that they're not. The whole time there was a counterfeit sent our way to plot on our destruction. But they will not destroy a chosen one. They will not destroy an empath, because we're highly intuitive beings of light. We've got heightened awareness, and we was mirroring them through the whole time anyway. So that's why a lot of the toxic behavior that they saw from us, we was mirroring that back at them. They didn't like it back at them. They didn't like it getting thrown back at their face. Don't worry, we're strong, man. We're strong. They always make our empaths a weak and this and that. We're strong individuals, and you're going to make it through this. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you was in love. The person turned out to be a scumbag. You know what? We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Collectively, we've all gone through it. Look, I've gone through it. You've gone through it. The person in the comment section has gone through it. The other subscribers have gone through it. we're together in this one. So don't worry, man. Just keep strong, keep faith, and we're going to get through this. Promise you. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.